Welcome to the tutorial how to create a magazine using Adobe InDesign. Using this tutorial as a guide, you'll learn how to create a magazine with Adobe InDesign. Adobe InDesign is a software program that allows you to create various business and design-based documents, from business stationery to flyers and magazines. In class, you'll use this program to collate all of your magazine elements into the one document that prints your magazine in the correct reading format. Your first objective is to locate and open Adobe InDesign. To do this, you need to search the Applications menu, which you can do along in your toolbar through Launchpad. Once you've done the four-finger pinch, you'll see that there is an Adobe InDesign logo, which is purple in colour and has a capital ID. If you can't see that, you may need to scroll across the Applications menu and find that logo. Click on this logo and Adobe InDesign will initialize and start opening the program for you to use. Now that Adobe has opened, you will see a dialog box which has a couple of options on it for you. What we want to do is create a new document. Now on your computer, when you open it, it will open as a standard. It will only have one page. You need to change this to 8 pages, or if you've done 12, change it to 12. But this document must be set up in multiples of 4. So they need to be 8, 12, 16 or 20 pages in length. That is important, as if they're not in multiples of 4, you'll end up with blank pages throughout your document. Once you have done this, made this change, you can now click OK. InDesign will now open your document and it will look like the one on screen. Adobe InDesign works on pages and layers, but we mostly work in pages when we're setting up this document. You will notice that if you scroll through this page icon, and if it's not open, you need to just click on the button named Pages and it will open the spread so that you can see the amount of pages that are in there. To work on a page, you must highlight the page. So double click on the page face or on the page spread to work in 2 pages, but you must click on either of those pages in a spread to work within that particular page. The first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to work in page 1, which will be our cover page. I then want you to find your file. So to do this, you're going to go File, Place, and you're going to browse to your tech folder. Once you've browsed to your tech folder, you then need to go to your magazine folder and you need to choose your cover page. You click it once and you can see a preview of it in the screen. Once you are happy, you can either click on that page twice or hit open. What you'll then notice is that it imports the cover page and it will be stuck to your cursor. You now need to put this image into the top left hand corner, which is a printing bounding box. The pink box that you see there is a print bounding box, and anything outside of that print bounding box will get cut off by the printer. So move it to the top left hand corner and click. Once you have clicked, you'll notice that your page does not fit within that print bounding box. Now it is important that you follow the next step very carefully. You need to transform this size. If you click in the corner and drag the box in, what that does is it actually crops the image, so you lose part of the image that you've created. We don't want to do that. What we actually want to do is we want to use what's known as a free transform tool, which can be located on the left in this toolbar. So you'll see there that the free transform tool is highlighted. You need to press on that, click on that, and that will then allow this box to be changed in its overall size in relation to its scale. You can now go into the corner, into the bottom right, and click and drag that so it fits within that pink box. You can now let go, and that page will be set and ready for printing. You can now go ahead and add any other pages that you have created, doing that in the same way. So you need to click on the page that you want to add into. So I'm going to add on, I'm actually going to add a story on page 4. So I'm going to go File, Place. I'm then going to point to that page, and I'm going to put it inside this document. So I'm going to use Free Transform, and I'm going to transform the size of that so it fits within that box properly. Again, I can now continue on with the rest of my magazine, making sure that I've got all of my pages within this document. Again, you can continue working in Photoshop to create your document pages, which you can then transfer across into InDesign. There, you will be able to watch this video as many times as you like to help you get this done properly, and you will learn how to do the printing of this magazine in a later tutorial. This tutorial can be found in the Year 7 Haiku Online Learning Unit under Magazine. Your teacher will also have a copy of this on their computer. This is the end of this tutorial.